I'll stop working on the even harder bits and do this piece of cake.
I don't think we need excuses for cake, but I'll take an additional excuse for cake. Alright. That's fine. Ugh, so many things, so many steps. Good God. Welcome to the Northern Knits Podcast. We are two friends in fibre who knit, craft, crochet, and talk everything in between. My name is Jocelyn, and my co-host is
Diana.
I'm told it's episode 290, which kind of blows my mind. So while Diana lets everybody know what we're going to cover this week, I'm going to take a fortifying sip of my beverage.
This week we have a very concise what's in our cup, woolly workings, and wool gathering. Concise.
Why did you say that? Now we're cursed. We'll be here forever.
We're only concise when there's something happening after, and there's nothing happening after, so at least not that I'm aware of.
I just have a date with my video game today. In my cup, and it's the video game, it's the visual novel. In my Nightmare Before Christmas mug, I have some incredibly holiday appropriate fake eggnog. What? This is the so delicious, dairy-free holiday coconut beverage. I think that's all the words on the front of the box. Guys, it's pretend eggnog. It's dairy-free, egg-free, corn-free, Jocelyn-friendly, pretend eggnog. And it's tasty, and this is the last of my first container.
It's free of everything, including eggnog.
Now eggnog-free.
Now without eggnog. And yet surprisingly good.
Yeah, I know. It's shocking how good it is. Always delights me. Always delights me. So my brother-in-law found it, so he brought it home because he's like, this is the one that Jocelyn drinks. I'm like, true story, it is.
Nice.
Woohoo. All right.
Crocheting into the sides of things so freaking difficult.
I don't know what it always is. I don't know what's in your beverage container.
In my beverage container, I went for a cold beverage today. I have kombucha because it's 21 degrees somehow. I am surprised by this. So it's warm, and I needed a cool beverage.
I didn't feel like making a pot of tea right now. And my options in the fridge for cold beverages were the eggnog or orange juice. And I've already had some orange juice today. So
then definitely eggnog. That's the right call.
Eggnog was the call. Not a ton of the way of cool
struggling
threads.
So hard.
We really are. Not in the way of a lot of cool threads. Just my usual assortment of cardigans and stuff while I'm out and about. Guys, I have like 5 or 6 cardigans I wear all the time. I'm not listing them. I'm not. We'll be here forever.
I'm struggling to do this one double crochet since we started recording.
You're on the same one.
The same stitch.
Okay.
This does not bode well.
Okay. So while you continue to struggle, I'm gonna pull out what I'm gonna work on this week while we're recording.
I don't think I have any cool threads. It's not quite been cool enough.
That's fair.
It's that temperature where if you wear a sweater, you're good. But if you put anything else on, it's too much. But like not even a knit sweater, because that's too much. Like a commercial sweater. The thinner commercial sweaters, yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
So no knits this week.
We have daytime highs of single digits some days, so we're closing in on comfy sweater weather.
Sweater
weather. So hopefully by the time we're in Edmonton in like 2 weeks.
We need to record that reel. We've been only talking about it for like a year.
But the two of us need to be sitting somewhere outside and do that abso-friggin-lutely. That so has to happen.
Oh my gosh, we'll have extra pairs of hands to film things. Oh my god. This is going to be so good. It's going to be so much easier.
That's going to help so much, you guys. All right. I suppose that means we should try to stay concise. Because seriously, as much as I love Diana, there are pretend men to go date in my visual dating sim novel.
I understand.
Been a
They're
new
very
murder.
pretty.
There's been a new murder. So like I need to
I'm
go
so excited for this game to go on
investigate.
sale. I'm buying it.
Need to go investigate. I'd waste too much time on that today. Dude, it just occurred to me.
Yeah.
I can knit while I play this visual novel game because it reads the text to me.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So all you have to do is knit and look at the
Pretty
pretty
pictures.
characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. With the occasional prompt to answer a question to decide whether or not I'm going to flirt with a person or not. The answer is always flirt with the person. It's a dating sim.
Yeah.
It's the obvious answer.
That's
Oh
what they're there
my
for.
God. Plans made. Plans made. You guys, my parents are currently driving home as we record this on Sunday, October the something or other.
It's the 23rd today.
You guys will be seeing this on the Wednesday. They'll have been home for a couple of days at that point, but so I have my own space back again. I love sharing my space when my parents come home, and I love not having anybody in my space when they've left. It's that joy, hey? Like you love company, but you also love when they leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's just
understand.
same as much as company loves coming, but they also love going home to their own bed. It's a beautiful, delightful thing. And because they ditched me for dinner last night, I went to my sister's house. They didn't ditch me, guys. They were out visiting and doing family things. My sister sent them home with crack sauce. I have 3 jars in my fridge.
Is that that's the really amazing
Uh-huh.
barbecue sauce?
Uh-huh. It's the sweet and sour sauce. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put a jar in the freezer for January when you're down.
Okay.
But no
Because I've been hearing about
boys.
the sauce
No boys.
for.
We're not sharing with the boys. I do not share
We're not
with
sharing with the
them.
boys. No.
I don't need Mr. Ben, or the mysterious Mr. B or Mr. Diana to even have an inkling that this is something that could potentially occur to them.
Okay.
No. There are some things in my life I do
It's our
not
crack
share.
sauce.
And my sister's homemade sweet and sour sauce, aka crack sauce, is one of them. My crunchy uh unagi rolls are another. Fried mushrooms from Delicious, also not a sharing thing. I will share much in my life, but
There are some things,
there are
just no.
some things that the answer is no, and he knows it's no. So I was like, yes. And the pretend vegan meat in a bag I want to feed you. It sounds awful. The sales pitch is the worst, but it is really tasty.
I tell people my favorite food is chunky green sludge, so
It's
sure,
true.
pretend meat in a bag.
Pretend
Why
meat in
not?
a bag. It's really tasty.
Why not? I'm into it. Let's go.
So good. Okay. So while we record, that's it. It's on like Donkey Kong. Diana, the race has begun. The tiny thong has emerged. Guys, this is the start of the Find Your Fate shawl, which looks very much like inappropriate undergarments. Well, no, it's appropriate undergarments. You should wear things as undergarments. This is important. Do that. Wear undergarments. So I am making a Find Your Fate as my not Stephen West MCal. And rather than racing the MCal, I'm racing Diana. Because nothing says companionship like, I can beat you even if I start 2 weeks behind you and do an entirely different shawl. I am doing mine entirely out of Aaron or Fireweave Fabrico's Star Trek Club sock colorway yarns. This is the sock club colorways from this year. The first one up is a one of a kind mini of Bloodwine. I did not cake this. 20 grams does not cake well. They don't cake well.
No,
They don't
they
cake well.
really don't.
And I
It's a struggle.
alternated.
There's an airplane outside. Hope that doesn't come through. It's loud.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come into your house. That would be bad.
That would be very loud. Mildly disruptive.
Very loud and disruptive. It would be bad. So I alternated my other 4 skein colors. Here's 3 of them. Heavily variegated sock yarn. I have 1 more in my bag. 1 more in my bag. And I'm going to randomly pick them as the mood strikes as I run out. So this is going to be a massive massive shawl. So it calls for 7 colors. I'm doing it in 5 full skeins because you don't need a full 7 skeins. Like you don't need a full 100 grams per 7 colors. And I'm going to go till it's at least as big as the Find Your Fade I have. So this is the first time I'm repeating a shawl. Yes, this is the first time I'm making a shawl twice.
That isn't your own pattern.
Yeah, I don't count my own patterns because sometimes I have to make those
fair.
like 4 or 5 times just to make sure
Yeah,
it's
well,
correct.
such is design life.
Such as design life. And it's going to live in my Nerds Freaking Rule bag, which is older than all of our nieces and nephews. And that includes your eldest nephew.
Oh
Because
my.
I've had this bag since before I left high school. So this bag is over 20 years old. This bag, I think, how old's your brother? I got this in grade 8.
There's 5 years between us, so that'll be 26.
This bag might be older than your brother. Because I graduated in 2001 and I got it in grade 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 4. So what's 2001 minus 4? 1997?
97?
Yeah. So I got the bag in 97. I can math. It's got a secret side pocket.
What do you put in a secret side pocket?
When I was in high school, I put extra pens because I was a bit of a nerd. Hence the Nerds Freaking Rule part. And I had an obsession with Jelly Roll pens at the time, so they were the kaleidoscope colored Jelly Roll pens.
Who didn't?
Hey, I won a competition for my poetry writing and received a messenger bag full of Jelly Roll pens.
Jealous.
Full of Jelly Roll pens. When I was in high
Remember
school.
the ones that had like sparkles and they were like scented? Oh, those were the thing. That was like 6th grade.
All of them. I had the highlighter colors, the sparkle ones, I had so many regular colored ones.
Jealous.
I miss jelly pens.
My inner 10-year-old is so jealous.
I miss being able to write and jelly pens because everything was color coded all through high school. My mom's like, we never had to buy you pens. I'm like, no, I just had the messenger bag of doom.
I didn't understand that.
That's nice, Alexa. She notice I never say the keyword that's supposed to set her off. She just goes on her own.
Sorry, that was good.
That was good. Yeah, good times. So I thoroughly enjoyed. It was one of the few competitions I've ever won, so that was very validating for my writing.
Sorry, I'm frowning at my thing that I have made mistakes on already.
Are you still working on the first stitch? Are you still working on that same crochet stitch?
No, I realized I did it wrong. I have to take it back out. I'm back to where I was before we started recording.
Doing so well.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm really not.
Well, I'm done talking about my Find Your Fade, so you're up.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, give me 1 second here to at least finish this. Oh, God, it's not even double crochet. Hang on. Wrap, yarn over, pull up a loop.
Yeah.
Pull through 2,
okay.
Yarn over, pull through 2. Okay. So I'm still failing at the 4 cardigan. You may remember last week I had, for some reason, done 137 rows of ribbing for my back panel when it, in fact, only called for 87.
We realized.
Don't know where I got the 130 part. It was supposed to be 80, so I ripped it back. I have the appropriate length of ribbing now. As you can see, it is now a little bit longer than my shoulders, as it should be, because I'm going for a slightly oversized cardigan.
Yep.
Now all I have to do is just double crochet across the row, and I got about a quarter of the way through and realized I'd put in like twice as many double crochets as I should have, and it was definitely turning into a ruffle. And so I ripped that back out. This has all happened since we started recording, since we got on this call.
Oh, God.
And now I am back to the beginning, where I am going to try to put in the correct number of double crochets. This is not a difficult thing. This is exactly the same thing that I did on both pockets, no problem. But I am just absolutely having a struggle. I don't know what is wrong with me today, but I'm having a struggle. It's a thing. Anyway, so this is the faux hour cardigan that we're both doing for our fall equinox knit along,
It's true.
crochet along, make along, whatever, craft along. It's by Crochet with Carrie or Hey Carrie on Instagram. It's a free pattern. It's going to be an oversized all over waffle stitch out of, what is this yarn?
Briggs
and Little Heritage? Brown Heather.
There's a Heritage and there's a Royale because we're using their worsted weights, and you have Brown Heather and I have Gray Heather.
Yeah. So it feels mildly scratchy.
Which is perfect.
Yes, I love that. As I pause there, it feels mildly scratchy. I love that for my hands. I don't love it as much in my neck. It doesn't like psychologically bother me on my neck, but like it'll visually bother my neck, and I won't notice until somebody goes, "Oh my God, what's wrong? Your neck is so red." And I'll be like, "Oh God damn it." And then it'll be itchy after somebody points it out, but it's not itchy until somebody points it out.
Maybe we just need to soften it up by putting some lotion or something right there so that when it sits against your skin, it's not rubbing your skin.
Maybe, or I just make sure I wear it with higher neck stuff.
I mean, you don't own a lot of low neck stuff, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find one of your high neck items.
Yeah, like most of the shirts I own are crew neck.
Yeah.
I might have to thrift some dress shirts with collars.
Yeah,
Oh no, the hardship.
The horror.
The horror. I might have to get some fun dress shirts with collars to wear with my sweaters.
I don't know, man.
The worst.
Too intense to me. No.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the worst.
My brain just went, I've got 2 weeks till Edmonton. Just over. Can I finish it by Edmonton? There's so much secret crafting. I don't think I can.
I definitely cannot.
I don't think I can.
This is the when I need something mindless, except somehow this mindless thing is not being terribly mindless right now.
Once you're established, like after that first row is done, it's gonna fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You just gotta get that first row done.
That was
all right. I guess I'm up again then.
It's not even hard. It's not even hard.
It's not. It's a very simple pattern. Did you see her new one she put out? It's got little pine cones on the bottom of the cardigan. So cute. Pine cone trees or trees. Yeah, they're little trees.
Oh yeah, that's like I think she's calling it the elm something.
I don't remember what she's calling it, but it's got the cute little row of trees at the bottom. Oh
God, that's still wrong. I'm still doing it wrong.
So cute. So cute. All right, well, let's
still doing this wrong.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
Don't mind me. Carry on. I'll just be over here on the struggle bus.
Guys, I'm going to talk about my finished object because it's heating up my lap and I'm getting quite warm.
Go for it. Save me.
My first of 2 FOs for the week. That's right, you heard me. I said 2. I finally bothered to seam together my balloon sleeve cardigan, which is another Crochet with Carrie ones. So here it is, and all of its over dyed balloon sleevey glory. You can see how dark the gray turned out on the cuffs. And I don't even really
cool.
care. I like it.
I kind of like that actually, how the sleeves are like a little bit colorful still.
Yeah. But it's got that. It's a gray gradient now. And it's a dark gray cuff.
That's fascinating how the different colors took the dye differently.
Oh, yeah, so cool. But it's done. It seemed.
That looks great. That's so cool.
We are done.
That's awesome.
That's an FO. And it's heavy because those balloon sleeves are intense fabric pieces. I took 2 hours to seam together while we were on the Zoom call. The first 2 hours, easily. Almost 3 hours. Because it's 2 cuffs, 2 bell sleeves, 2 fronts and a back. So, like, there's a fair number of pieces there. But we're done. In this case, it was made out of cotton held double and I used various cotton cakes from Karen Cotton Cakes to make it, and it's a free crochet pattern. So like it's got some serious heft. So like that thing's gonna drape and get
Oh yeah.
scratchy. But it is for, I think I'm gonna give it to my niece for Christmas because I think she'll really love it.
I think so.
A super stick niece frame because she's like a teenager, so she's 2-dimensional and rectangular. Like she's a ruler. She
And
is
oversized crocheted stuff is very trendy right now.
she loves all the other things I've given her, and she asked for a balloon sleeve cardigan for Christmas. So I'm like, done. Then I'm also
Perfect.
done a Christmas present, which makes me feel really good. So I'm going to weave in the ends and wrap that up because it's cotton. My sister can wash it and dry it to crazy pants, and if it fades or she wants to change the color, she can just learn to dye and over dye it again, which I think she'll very much enjoy.
You
But
seem
that
to be doing a
means,
good job instilling craftiness in her.
yes, she wants to make a pattern. That's right. She doesn't know how to hand sew. And what does she want her first hand sewing project to be? An English paper piece dragon. Stuffy. Of course she does.
Okay.
Guess who has to
Sure.
do all that work to help her figure it out? This person. This person has to.
Well, you're a very good auntie.
I am an auntie who's going to charge her by making her help me do things that I don't see very well with anymore. That is what I am.
Well, I mean, that seems entirely reasonable.
But she also said that was fair. I was like, you're going to have to cut out things and do stuff for me I can't see anymore. And she said, that's cool. It was an acceptable surcharge.
Well, that's good.
So I'm like, well, you were going to get charged anyway, so I'm glad you're okay with it. Jabus. On the right side, that means it's your turn.
My turn. Okay, I think I finally figured out my double crochets. Hey, everybody cheer. Okay, so my next thing is going to be the Stephen West mystery knit along. I still haven't finished clue 1, so there's your spoiler warning. It's only clue 1. Again, also taking a long ride on the struggle bus. Still haven't finished clue 1. Clue 4 comes out tomorrow as this goes up. But here's clue 1. Here's the first half of clue 1. Just like every third row, I get to the end and go, oh, God damn it, I did this row completely wrong. Like I forgot to like bind off the little things, or I knit instead of purled, or like I did increases or I didn't do increases, or just like on the whole row too. Like I just got into a rhythm and it was the wrong rhythm. And I'm struggling through it because it looks so cool and it's sparkly. Like, come on. Like
We
there's
just
so
need to
much
get
color
you
going on
past
in
this
here.
clue.
I know, like I'm hoping the other clues just fly because this clue has been such a struggle. This piece is so busy, you can't even see that it's sparkly.
You can't. There's so much color going on in there.
Anyway, I'm so happy with the contrast of these two colors for this. This is going to be the loudest, brightest shawl in existence.
I can't wait.
There, now you can see the sparkle.
Can't wait.
There we go. You can definitely see the sparkle in the darker color, but it's a similar amount of sparkle in the light color. I'm hoping clue 2 incorporates the third color. Swooch.
I don't know. I know clue 3 is a bit more of a restful clue. People were saying it was a lot easier because it was a bunch of
So I want to get into this color. Look at this color. I want to get into that.
I think there was purling. Yeah, there's purling in clue 3, like a bunch of it.
That's fine. I have no hate for purling. Purling is just fine. It's ever so slightly slower than my knitting.
Yeah, you and I are both okay with purling.
I'm good as long as it has a rhythm. And I'm even happier when it's a rhythm that my brain naturally gravitates towards, which is apparently not this rhythm.
Oh gosh.
It's a struggle.
It's gonna look so
good when
it's
we're having a struggle. So I'm on repeat 6 of 11.
No, you're over the halfway mark.
Yeah, just barely. We're getting there.
It counts.
It's so slow.
It counts.
But I really love these loopy things that
It's
just
so
get
pretty.
like pulled up. That's like such a weird, interesting detail.
It's
Like
so
weird in the
pretty.
best way.
So pretty.
And my nails still kind of match, and I'm happy about that. Except I really need to get my nails done, so they're not going to keep matching. Ooh. My door was not I either had ghosts or my door was not closed properly and the wind shifted. 1 second. That scared me. Okay.
All
It's
better?
closed now.
Okay.
It's definitely clicked shut. So if it opens now, it's definitely ghosts.
Okay. Okay. It's always good to know whether or not you have an airflow problem or, the visiting dead.
Well, I will be so certain that the air is not moving and the door will move and Mr. Diane is nowhere near. So like it could be ghosts. Could be ghosts.
That's fair. Really, isn't that the best part of old houses? Is that they have their own character?
As long as they're friendly ghosts, I'm good with that.
That works.
Undecided as to whether I actually believe in ghosts. I don't think I do. Logically, I don't. But stuff like that happens, and it's like, I'm not so sure.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway.
I do. I do.
They seem to be friendly, or at least not vengeful, if they are there at all. So at least there's that.
Yeah. Okay. I do have a second FO.
All right, let's have it.
I would love to give that to you right now. In fact, I'm probably going to wrap it up and give it to you for Christmas because I make things and I love making things, but I'll never wear them.
That's fine.
And this is one of those instances.
I feel like you hit that certain point where you're just like making stuff because you want to like try new stuff, but once it's finished, you'll never actually use the thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely reached that stage. So the Spooky Vibes mini cowl is done and released. It is a live pattern. You guys can purchase it and everything. I wanted to make sure that you could do the tall, big version and still double thick and still only need one skein of each color. And turns out you can. So here is the outside of a very tall squish cowl.
So good. I love the little kitties.
Isn't it really hieroglyphic-like? Now that I've done it, it's so hieroglyphic-like, and that I just wanted to have a cowl with all these bits on it. That was my only thought. My thought was, no, I want the house, and I want the cauldron, and I want the skull and bones, and I want the cat, and I want the bat. I want it all. But don't worry, Diana can wear it for more than just Halloween, because there's a stripe side.
Stripies! Oh, and it's green, so it should go with my Jocelyn coat.
It should go with your Jocelyn coat. It's not... I have not sewed it together yet, and in the pattern I say to Kitchener stitch it closed. I want to wash and block it at a single layer so that it doesn't take 17 days to dry.
Fair.
So I decided to sew it up afterwards. That was a personal decision, but I do in the instructions say Kitchener stitch it so you don't have to do that later. I happen to enjoy hand sewing, so for me it's not a problem. And I will put it on because that's also a thing I can do. But it's very warm, so it will not stay on.
I'm so excited. It looks so good. Oh, that looks cozy. Oh, that looks very cozy.
Look, I have a cowl.
Perfect.
It's not blocked yet, so it's gonna get bigger, obviously. Because you still have to wash and block these things.
Yeah, but that looks so cozy.
It is very cozy, and I can't keep it on because it's even at Superwash Merino, it's just too much. It's too much cowl.
That looks amazing. Thick. I'm so excited.
So I'm gonna give it to Diana because I know it'll go with her hat, kinda.
I'm excited about this.
At least it'll be the same theme. You can wear the stripes during the rest of the year. So now I'm going to pull this very thick warm cowl off because I will melt to death otherwise. But then I will wash it and block it. And I give it to Diana so she can have it to wear it. Not the big spooky vibes cowl because the big cowl version is the big cowl version is how we fell down this rabbit hole of Halloween patterns, is what's actually happened, because it started with the big cowl, and then I went, well, I need mittens. And then, well, okay, people like hats, and I like making hats. And then, well, okay, some people like single wrap cowls, not double wrap cowls. This is how we got here, people. This is how we got here. So that I'm keeping.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm excited for this. It's gonna be so cozy. It's gonna go with my coat.
Possibly
And I
also
can be
would fit that.
Halloweeny all year long.
You can too. And this uses black emerald and lemon lime. The two green shades from Fireweed Fabrico that I really, really like. So, but I want to block it at a single weight thickness.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because I have to aggressively block my color work. Because color work, not so much the stripes, but definitely single aggressively block the color work so that it's got the full dimensions for it. So that has to happen still. Oddly, I didn't want to wash and block and have this draped, pinned to a mat in my tub with my parents visiting.
Yeah, it's it would have taken a bit of space.
Yeah, but I didn't really have space this week. It was at a bit of a premium, so we will
Yeah.
wash and block it now this week. And I was super, super close. So I didn't have a full, I had like 90 grams on the first skein because I was using the black emerald elsewhere. So I have this much left of my black emerald and this much left of my lemon for the big, tall double wrap version. Which means one skein of each should be enough for all the sizes.
Nice.
Which is excellent. That's what I wanted to verify. That's also a lot of knitting. Because it was not, the stripes were not done last week.
I'm so excited that I'm getting this as a gift because now I don't have to knit it because we know how fast I do things.
I'm going to try to make you some fingerless mittens too, because I've got enough of Big Blue Bus and the orange that I made your hat in. I'm going to try to make you some fingerless mittens before January too, because we're exchanging gifts in January. So I'm going to try to have it so that you've got a camel mittens and hat. Guys, she buys stuff, I make things. That's just how our time works.
I don't have the same kind of time.
No, you just don't. That's totally fair. I love making things and I love receiving yarn, so happy to do so. Yes, if you want a cat-eared scarf, let me know.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. I don't know how often I will actually wear it, but I will enjoy owning it.
I own an everyday slouchy hat. I own a muscle burl hat. I own, and I've made like the patterns, and I've made them right. And I've got that sister, the one from the Cozy Up Knits, like the Sister Toque collection. My most worn hat is the fleece rabbit ear hat. The hat.
The most absurd hat.
Giant, long, floppy rabbit ears that double as a scarf. That is my most worn hat. So I'm like, why am I not making animal hats for myself? Because apparently the only type of hats I will wear are super ludicrous hats.
Do what you gotta do.
So Diana purchased me a pattern, and I'm going to crochet a hooded scarf. So it's got the hood and like the super long drapey scarves with cat ears on them.
Which your niece will promptly walk off with, and you will have to make another one.
Absolutely not. She's giving me yarn for it. That is not how this is working in this case. We'll make it out of the impeccable, though, I think.
It's going to be so cute. I'm excited for this.
Because I've got so much of that black and orange still. That black and pumpkin. A black and pumpkin colored cat-eared crochet hat.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that'd be cute. Took
Maybe.
a second to visualize, but yes,
Who
that'd be
knows?
cute.
I got white, I got red, I got browns, there's all sorts of colors going on here, so I will decide, but for sure, I need at least one of those hats.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, isn't this a little small? Isn't my garter a little tight? No, it's fine. It's garter. It grows like a crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost your mind, Jocelyn. Keep knitting. Okay, that's it. That's my final. That's the last thing I can talk about.
Oh,
We have got some lives coming up shortly.
On the theme of hoods and cats and stuff,
Yes.
it has been requested that I make sweaters for my brother's cat.
Yes.
My brother's cat actually wears sweaters. So if anybody has fantastic cat sweater patterns or like baby sweater patterns that you think might work for a cat, send them our way.
They need to be cat or like toy dog size, because cats and dog shoulders are different than baby shoulders. They don't work the same way.
I know.
So the pattern formatting is very different, but there are some very cool cat and tiny, and I do mean like tiny dog patterns, which would also work.
Anyway, my brother's cat needs sweaters, so send me cat sweater patterns.
Now that does need to happen.
Because I need to make tiny cat sweaters. I'm so excited for this. Okay.
Yes, you do.
We can move on now.
We can move on now. We've moved on to the bigger section for us, which is the little gathering section.
Shall we start with acquisitions?
I would love to start with acquisitions because I got stuff in the mail and I love talking about
I
stuff
haven't
I get in the
even
mail.
you made us wait to see all of your acquisitions. You made me wait to see all your acquisitions.
I'm sorry.
So I want to see all the acquisitions.
Somebody could have stayed on the Zoom call for the whole meeting or gotten on before everybody else and requested to see all the things, but she was too busy having coffee and then hanging out with real people. It's not my problem.
I'm sorry the other person I live with invited another human over. I felt like I should probably make an appearance.
That sounds like a personal problem. I don't.
I mean, yes.
I don't know what you want me to do with that information. I did not make any of those decisions for you.
I figured I probably shouldn't be a hermit in my weird little office. I kind of wanted to be a hermit, but I figured I probably shouldn't be a hermit.
Shouldn't be a hermit. All right. Well, then let's start with some acquisitions. Guys, I got a present in the mail from the Susanna. Susanna's one of our Patreon members. She's one of our oldest followers too. She's up there in the OG group.
Yeah.
She's like the first YouTube community person, like the first person podcast follower we met in person. We did lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully we can see her. Hopefully she's able to come down and we can see her in Edmonton. It's been so long. And yeah, Susanna's always fun. Anyway, she sent a big old box of goodies. Some of them are Halloween themed. She got. I don't know if you guys have heard me wax poetically about the Michael's Halloween town. Just in case you haven't, Michael's has a Halloween town. So what you can do is you can buy these little plastic Halloween houses and think Christmas town, only Halloween. And they light up and you buy them as individual units and you build a Halloween town display like you would a Christmas town. So Susanna bought me some fence pieces for the graveyard and some mailboxes for some of the houses and mailed them with a bunch of other goodies, like a burnout blanket ball. These are big balls of yarn, big balls of cozy yarn that if I get my butt in gear would make an excellent crocheted mini blanket for my cat to take to her aunt and uncle's house. I could just live at her aunt and uncle's house. And I've got that other crochet floor rug to finish this week too. And then she sent some finished objects as well. So we're just going to go through and whatever I pull out of the bag, that's what we're getting first, guys. Like it was a big box. It's a big box. Like she did the cozy out my sister's wrap.
That's so pretty. I love all those colors.
Are these not
That's
colors?
gorgeous?
Isn't this amazing? Oh my god, it's so cool.
So gorgeous.
I cannot wait to wear this. And my mom couldn't take it because it was wool. It's all mine. It's all mine. Ooh, and I will wear it till I get too warm. These are totally my colors. Mom did clean stuff, don't worry. Don't worry. Mommy's getting her picture. Well, I have two of these carrot cake ripples. yeah, ripple cakes. So these are mummy colors.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely, they're blues and greens and whites. So I'm going to make Mom another summer crochet cardigan because she gets complimented on the one that she has a lot, and she loves telling people that it's handmade so they can't buy it. So she wants more. She's like, it fits me good. Make another. Okay. For years, I dated a man whose highest compliment on food was, I'd have that again. I understand. Oh yeah, eggnog. Gotta finish it.
And okay, I have to buy eggnog next time I go to the store.
So good. She also made me 2 of these. She made them in different sizes. But look, they're ghosts.
Oh, the little ghosties!
So
Is that like a doily?
Well, it's very large for doilies, so I think I'm going to run some craft wire. Well, not craft wire, guys. I buy gauged wire from Home Hardware. You just buy different gauge wires from Home Hardware. And I'm going to buy some, and I'm going to, well, I have some at home, but I might need a different gauge. I'm going to run it through the picot edges, and I'm going to turn this into a wall hanging.
Oh, that'd look nice.
Isn't that a great idea? So good. And I do need more wall stuff. Like I need a hole in the head, but that's okay. But look, it's ghosts.
That's so cute.
Oh,
They're little, so cute little
so
ghosties.
Ah. I know, so good. So good. And I got a pumpkin. Nope, this is just my circle. This is my orange circle. I have a pumpkin in here somewhere, guys. How do I know? Because I pulled it out and I went, hey, look, there's a pumpkin. Oh, this is the other one. I got 2 balls of the Karen cotton cakes in this colorway. That's name I don't remember. I remember looking at it. I don't remember what it said.
Oh, it's like a corally color and like gray and white kind of thing.
Yeah. I liked the name. Oh well, whatever. It's pretty. And again, with 2 cakes. 2 cakes, I can make something really cool. So I'm really excited. And cotton, you guys. Cotton. Saying things are cotton is like saying it has pockets. Has pockets. I watched too many Instagram reels in my day.
I understand.
No, there's still more.
How big was this box?
It was a big box.
Oh my gosh. Treasure chest, more like.
Pretty much.
Haha. I finished the row of double crochets. Huh. I think I did it correctly.
There's the other carrot cake ripple. Do you have the right number of stitches this time?
I hope so. I'm not going to count.
Okay. I got more stitch markers.
That's so many stitch markers.
Which is good because I've been losing mine again. So I have more stitch markers. And I've named different shapes and colors and stuff, which is always handy when you're marking color work versus start of round versus, lace repeat ends. I'm not done. There's still more. I got a little snowflake.
Always more. Little snowflake?
Yeah, for Christmas decorating, which is great because that comes up next. Now this is a doily-sized ghost. This is the other one.
Those are great.
I love these so much. They're so cool. And I think would look really good with my big silver bowl over top, sitting on top of it.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. There's still more.
Okay.
At this point, my mom's like, did she send you her whole house? I'm like, maybe. Another crochet doily. My mom says there's a pattern in this one, but I can't see it. Or is it the other one that has a pattern? Or is it this one that has a pattern? What? This one has bumps in it. This one might have a pattern. Scrubby cloth. I'm not done. There's still more.
So many things. Okay.
So many things. I finally made it to the musical Buffy episode. I've survived it. Ugh. Musical Buffy episode. More snowflakes! Snowflakes!
More snowflakes.
These are super cool. I think I'm going to string them up in a garland and make pom-poms to go between them.
Ooh, that'd be cute.
And maybe make some more snowflakes to go with it. You are... Pumpkin. You're pumpkin. Look, pumpkin.
That is adorable.
No, I'm not out of stuff yet. Hey, look, I found those stitch markers.
More stitch markers. Gosh.
My desk is very covered, guys. A big ball of sugar and cream.
Nice.
Big ball. In my all-time favorite color, white. I like bright colors. Whites, reds. Sharp, strong colors. They're my favorite. I'm running out of places to put stuff and I'm melting. This has to come off. You cannot have this. This is mine. So I gave this out.
Wasn't gonna try to take it.
And she got me 2 Halloween bags. She got me this one.
That's cute.
And she got me another one that says Halloween on it for Michael's. So I got a amazing care package. I was super delighted.
Holy,
so
yeah.
good. So good. Yeah, the other one's a happy Halloween bag. So I have 2 new project bags.
That is a treasure trove. Holy.
That was such a delight. That was such a delight to go pick up this week. I'm out of things now. We've reached the bottom.
All right. Well, I got my Fireweed Fiber Co. October yarn this week. And since it's effectively the end of October, I figure I can share it now. It's not a surprise anymore.
Yeah.
This month's colorway was I Am the Borg. It's green. Let's focus on the green. There we go. So there's a dark to light variegated green with a like electric neon green mini. It is that color that it is on camera. It's that color in real life. It glows. It's green.
And now you know why I've ordered 4 skeins of that colorway to make a ribbed vest in.
Yes, I understand. I like this very, very much. It is the combination of all of the greens of hers that I like.
I love her greens. She's such a good green. Oh, so good.
I kind of want it on a tweed base, but I feel like that might be too busy.
Well, you can ask her. She'll let you know.
This is true. Anyway, so that's the October yarn.
She'll tell you.
Everybody's telling me that, well, everybody, I think it's you and Sherry are telling me that the November yarn is just so good. So I'm really excited for November. I mean, I have it. I could open it right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait till November 1st. Then I can open it.
Everybody, why was Diana late for work on the first? She had to open her yarn.
I mean, maybe. Just in my morning stand-up opening yarn. Like,
yeah.
Ooh. What? Work? No work.
Yeah,
yarn.
Yarn first. Yarn first.
Yarn's more important than work.
I've seen a picture of the November yarn. It looks really good. Looks really good. So good. Guys, I'm literally helping the dyer wrap advent calendars this week, so I'm not worried about getting stuff. It's all just piling at her place. I'm like, I'm literally coming to you this week. It's fine. There's so much to do before
that's
Edmonton.
it for acquisitions for me.
It's crazy pants. Okay, so while I deal with this mess that's currently my desk.
Shall I do the unscripted Patreon ad?
Could ya? That'd be great. Your word today is candle.
Candle.
That's right, you heard me, candle. This is just
candle.
Why can't it be cool enough to wear? I'm done.
Soon enough.
I could wear it in November with like my blue coat.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done. You're good.
All right. If you would like to financially support these shenanigans, you may do so at patreon.com/northernknitscandle. Candle? Whoa, brain. I don't think that counts.
2 thumbs up.
Let me try that again. If you would like to financially support these shenanigans, you may do so at patreon.com/Northern Knits Podcast.
Ooh, we call that a
Very
processing
much not a
error.
candle.
We like candles.
Any level of support gets you access to our patron-only Discord server, where we are active at all hours of the day and the night, enabling each other into starting all the things, buying all the things, but also cheering appropriately when we finish some of the things. And this is where I was going to work in some reference about candle and lighting a fire under your butt to get the thing finished, and it did not go smoothly.
I thought you were going to go with burning the candle at both ends.
Oh, that's, that didn't cross my mind in the slightest.
Do you have that thing where you pack a bag, but you can never repack it as well as you packed it the first time, so it doesn't fit?
Yeah. Like air mattresses and tents.
Tense. Or when you used to get those reusable shopping bags and they folded up into that pocket size, it never went back in the pocket, right? It never went back in
Right?
the pocket, right?
No, it never did. And you just end up with a bag of bags that don't go back in their
That
pockets.
never go back in the pockets.
What
Everyone's
else is
like, oh,
going
but it
on?
has a pocket. I'm like, useless pocket. Useless pocket.
We also do Patreon hangouts.
We do. We just did one.
Yeah, we did do one, and I didn't look up when the next one is. They are typically on the second last Saturday of the month, so the November one will be on the 19th, I believe, which is the week after the Edmonton Fibre Frolic. I'm glad that lines up nicely.
Hey, guess what? We have to record at some point while we're at the Fibre Frolic.
Interesting. That will be interesting. Not quite sure.
In the evening. Just cause. That just might be how it works.
I'm gonna have to make sure my laptop's got recording software on it.
I'm thinking
I
maybe
have to
buy
bring 2 laptops again.
No. I'm thinking just bypass it and just do a live YouTube.
We still need something to do it on. I guess we could do that on a phone. And we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I'll take a look at my tablet. Maybe we could do it through my tablet. Guys,
yeah.
we'll do tech stuff in the background. Sorry. My brain just did that. I was like, wait a minute.
We'll figure it out. That's a November problem.
Which is like literally next week, but okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, that's a November problem.
It's a November problem.
Sure.
Let me just change the date on this on my notes so that I remember. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then there's different stuff at different levels, so go check it out, patreon.com/Northern Knits Podcast. Not candle.
As always, we super understand that budgets are a real life thing. If you can't financially support us, liking, subscribing, and commenting is a great way not only to interact with the community and the group, but to share with us the stuff you guys are working on. Hashtags through Instagram, comments on the YouTube. These are all great ways to interact, and we love getting in touch and talking with people. So we're more than happy to chat with you. And if you want to talk to Diana and not me, just ask me. I'll go find her. It is a personal joy to cause her panic.
Ping, you have a message. You've got mail.
Pretty much. So that is totally a thing I will do. We got a couple of lives coming up for sure, not just theoretical lives. We are almost at the end of the month, which means there is craft off knitting to talk about, because the first Sunday of every month we're live, which means the first Sunday of November we're live. Don't remember the date for that. But before that, the first Thursday of the month, which is the 3rd of November, I believe. First Thursday is the 3rd of November. I'll be live with Louise for the Secret Craft check-in. So we do a monthly check-in with Secret Crafting. So I have Louise first, and then you would be live on that coming Sunday. So that's coming up real quick. Real quick.
Hey, our craft off is coming up. Is that next episode? No, that'll be the one after.
One after.
Okay.
Yeah.
One after. Okay, I got 2 more weeks. This is good.
Yeah, because we've got next Sunday, which is our Halloween episode, and then the Sunday after that is live.
Gotta figure out how I'm attaching my mask eyes to my head.
Need to figure out what I'm doing at all.
I don't know what I'm being, but my costume is based entirely on the fact that this is how most people are going to see me.
Yeah, that's fine.
for like work and video calls, whatever. So I'm just making sure I look cool from the shoulders up. I don't really know what I'm going to be, but I have hair and makeup plans. So I guess I'm a witch. I guess.
I got access to my tickle trunk. My tickle trunk. So I started with my hat. And I sort of built a costume around my hat. For Thursday. I had my wig on and everything, but my hair's too long. My hair's too long, guys. I had a hell of a headache. Hell of a headache. So I need to decide whether I want to do something different with the hat and just my natural hair, or if I want to do something with special effects makeup. Haven't decided.
There.
Just gonna hold your eyeballs in front of your eyeballs. That'll work great.
Yeah. It's actually kind of bright in here because I'm seeing the backs of the LED screens.
Oh, jeez.
It's not good.
It's not good. Don't do it. God, I love those eyeballs. They're so cool.
I still haven't actually remembered to plug them in and change the animation to something, I don't know, something more creaturey.
That's fair. That's fair. I got fox ears. Maybe I can do something with fox ears.
I'll do like owl eyes or lizard eyes or something.
Owl
so I've got a
eyes
little creature that lives in my hair.
Do owl.
I'm gonna do a big poofy bun with hide these in there.
You just make your hair a nest.
Oh
and
no!
Have owl eyes sticking out from your nest of hair.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do the biggest, messiest bun I can and hide these inside in some fashion so that they can still be seen.
I think that'd be great.
And have a little creature in my head.
Oh, I love it. That is such a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something that's equal to that. I've got a week from today to figure that out. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can come up with something.
I'll be doing a hairstyle test this week because I need it for. Actually, I need it for Thursday, Friday because we're doing Halloween stuff at work already.
Yeah, because Halloween's Monday. Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah.
When's Halloween this year?
Halloween's on Monday, but we're doing a hackathon at work and I'm helping with that. So I need to. I don't need, but you know, it would be nice if.
I think it's one of those.
It'd be cool if when I hop on the assistant calls, that
you're Halloween
you know,
themed.
I'm themed appropriately.
I think that's the best part of being an adult is dressing up for the holidays.
Right?
That's the funnest part. Just the funnest part. I'll figure out something, guys. I'm sure I can put together something.
Figure some black smudgy makeup, eye makeup, and then like black lipstick and
giant
hair, giant messy hair.
Yeah. So good. So good. I'll figure something out. All right. I think that's it for announcements and things. I don't think we have anything else right now. Though stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll be running a giveaway.
Right.
We'll be running a giveaway.
I'm glad you remember these things.
I do. That's why I do these things.
Okay. Guess we'll have that figured out soon.
I'm waiting for the stuff to get here so that we can do it. So once it has arrived, hopefully this week, we can do the giveaway for it because it's going to require some audience participation. So get your mouses ready. Get your mouses ready.
Or your pointer tappy finger.
Point your tappy finger. Yeah, it's a touch screen, baby. That's a thing. That's a thing. All right, that's it. I think we've got it all.
Yeah. Did we say what the dates for the Edmonton Fibre Frolic were?
Absolutely not. I can't even remember when the first Thursday of the month is date-wise.
Okay. Edmonton Fibre Frolic, which we've already talked about. We're going to be there. It's on the 12th and 13th. I don't remember what the location is. I just went Edmonton in my head. I'm going to show up at the airport and then figure out how to get to the hotel. And then I was kind of hoping somebody else would take it from there.
Charge of nothing. I know we're going to be the social media people on the ground for the Edmonton Fibre Frolic. We're also going to do our own social media stuff over there because we're there in person and we rarely get to go to events in person given that we live in two separate provinces. So we're taking advantage of the opportunity to have a girls' weekend. We're going to be hanging out with Erin, Fireweed Fibre Co. and the Google Foo Master herself. And it's going to be a good time. I know we're making arrangements for a Patreon meetup. We probably might make arrangements if there's interest for a public meetup for people could just find us in one spot. And come say hi if there's interest in doing that as well. So like there's a lot of plans that are sort of up in the air because now we're close enough we can start making plans. but we're not so
Yep.
close that anything's finalized at this point. But for sure, we are there. And the reason I don't remember the dates is because my cat gets picked up before I leave, and I leave on Thursday. Because I'm driving. Well, I'm not driving. I am the companion in the car for Aaron, who is driving up to Edmonton. So we'll drive to Saskatoon, crash at my parents' house, and then drive to Edmonton, and then come back. So my dad and I are trying to figure out if there's enough time between when we pull up in Saskatoon before the stores close for him and me to go upgrade my phone. Because by the time we come back, he's gone hunting for the season.
Mm.
So I can't do it on the way back. We have to do it on the way out there. So because I'm looking at that new Pixel phone,
Mm.
and it's time to upgrade my tablet. So we're thinking about doing it all at once. So
Makes sense. I
I
still
have-
want one of those flippy phones, and I just haven't gone.
well, I got to do the research to make sure that's the phone I want, make sure that's the tablet I want, make sure that that's all good. But I've been off contract for a while, and I like contract people, just so that we're aware. I do not like outright purchasing a phone because I don't keep my phones. I upgrade them fairly regularly. So I like paying in installments and handing it back in and getting a credit towards the next phone.
That makes sense.
I'm happy to do that sort of a cycle program because I know they reuse, reformat those phones or reuse the parts and bits and stuff. So like I know that phone isn't just going in the trash.
I just use my phones until they die, basically.
Which is the other way I mean, so like buying your phone outright might make more sense for you.
Pretty sure that's what I did with this one.
That is
I've
totally
had it
what you do
for
with that
got to
one.
be close to 5 years at this point. So
Yeah. So it just depends on how you like doing it, but I'm happy on a contract, so I don't have a problem with that. So I gotta do that. So like there's a bunch of stuff I gotta do in the background. Oh my god. There's so much to do.
have fun.
I'm gonna go panic. So until next week. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have anything else scheduled this week for us to post. So until next week, I'll say I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Diana.
And no matter where your week takes you, don't forget to
Don't
knit.
forget to knit. Might do some gaming this week.
Well, it's after dark gaming this week.